All right, y'all know what it is. Live, uncut, and unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Yes, sir. All right, people. We in here. We live, uncut, unedited. Instagram live, YouTube live, Facebook, Twitter, all the above. We um we want to talk about the young lady that got killed. I believe her name is Danielle Banks, 29 years old. That's what we want to talk about today. This is such a tragic, people, for us. And we want to open up the phone lines. And if you're following us, we would like for some of your inputs on here. Ladies, this is one of the five ladies that I was telling you about that was killed. So we want you guys to and come on in and
Hey,
talk
caller,
to
this
us
is Martin G, aka the Crime Chaser, live.
live, uncut, unedited. All right, come on in, people. This is live uncut. The call in number is 872 299 0808. We coming live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live. We live, people. Come on in. All right, come on in. You see this face, this beautiful young lady. She had some challenges in her life, and we're going to talk about it. The story is out now as of what was the motive. And they caught two males and one female. Her name was Danielle Banks. So this is real, people. And I tell you ladies all the time, you have to be careful. I'm the crime chaser. I've been following crime for the last 7, 8 years. I ain't just started this. I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I've been in these streets. I've watched things go on, and we're going to see. And you know, people, do you know that this lady, and you know what they killed her over? $65. $65, people. $65. $65, people. $65. That was a debt that she owed to the guys that guys and the lady that killed her. And I got their face, and I'm gonna put their face up on the screen right here. These are the three that was involved her murder. Do you know? I'm finna tell you, lady, this is a brutal murder. She was stabbed. She was beaten so bad that her eyeballs was hanging from her face, out of her head. It was hanging. They beat her so bad. Then they burnt her on recognition. I think the family had to find out through one of her tattoos that that was her. And it was over $65. Also, they said that she had a drug problem. So now they didn't say if it was weed or heroin pills or whatever. And her father said he had to talk with her about that. She thought that she could quit at any time. So, people, I'm telling y'all, young folks, $65. Again, there's no winners in this case. You got three lives are gone. You got one person dead, and never return again. Beautiful young lady, 29 years old, people. 29 years old for 65 funky dollars. Anybody, anybody out there know that if you're selling drugs, you're gonna take some losses. You're gonna take some losses. Now, it have been people known to kill people over $400 or $300 drug debt, and they go to prison and mess up their whole operation when they're out here selling drugs. This is terrible. Three, three people, and they was playing a song real loud from the cell phone, "Kill a Rat." I'm a kill a rat, so the people couldn't hear it. And they tossed her body outside, put it outside. Her body was located 3 o'clock in the morning because of a fire. They treated her like she was nothing, nothing, nothing. And people, this is what I'm talking about. When we keep bad company, when we indulge in things that our parents tell us not to indulge in, but we continue to do it. This is real, people. She's a beautiful young lady. I believe she had a child. Beautiful young lady. Life gone. Wrong crowd. Indulging the wrong things out in these streets. It can happen. $65. You got one of the men that was involved in the crime. He old as me, 55 years old. Man, what are you doing? 55 years old. You no. A female was involved in this. You see the picture right there on the screen. On the screen, right there. We're taking calls, people. We're taking calls. We definitely take
Hold
calls.
it, hold it,
We taking
hold
calls.
it,
We taking
hold it.
calls. And this is terrible. So they beat Danielle so bad. The article said that her eyeballs came from out of her head. It was hanging. Her eyeballs, people. Her eyeballs. Come on, that's terrible. They stabbed her, beat her so bad that her eyeballs popped out of her head, then turned around and set on fire beyond recognition. That's some evil people out here. People, look at their faces. Look at them faces. And these are people that we know. This is not no white folks. These are black people. And I'm quite sure that somebody on this live is kin to one of these people right here. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to say nothing. But I'm saying, people, this is a mean world out here. Mean world, over $65. Come on, people. You're going to beat a person down for 65 beyond just kill them, stab them up and all that. That's hatred, people. That's hate in the rawest form. That is hate, people. Beat that girl so bad, her eyeballs come from out of her sockets, come out of the sockets. They was hanging. They had to really, really be beating her real bad. She didn't deserve that for $65, people. Come on now. Come on, people. Don't you know how to cut them loose? Don't deal with them no more. It's a debt of $65. And I know we living in tough times. Some things we got to take a L, a loss, and walk away. Terrible, people. Beautiful woman. Her father said he was trying to talk to her about the drugs and stuff like that. And he said in the article that she thought that she could stop when she wanted to stop. So I don't know. He didn't say what type of drugs it was. I can't tell you if it was marijuana. I can't tell you if it was pills. I can't tell you if it was heroin. I don't know what type of drug. But one thing we do know, she's dead. We do know that she stabbed. She was her eyeballs was beaten came out of her socket, and she was burned. 3 o'clock in the morning in the street. Somebody called. This real. So my beautiful sisters, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful the company you keep. And I don't know what type of drugs that she used or what type of debt she owed. I believe it was a drug debt. But $65, people, come on now. Come on. Come on, people. 3 people. Look, 3 of these, 2 men and 1 female. And I'm quite sure each and every last one of these individuals, they have children. People, how far can we go? How low can we go? Well, why, people? Why? Why? Why, people? Why? Danielle Banks, 29 years old woman, black woman. This is one of the women that I was telling you that got killed in the last 10 or 12 days. One of the 5. Burnt beyond recognition. Only way they was able to identify, I believe was a tattoo, through a tattoo, people. Come on now, people. This is terrible. This is terrible. We shouldn't have to live like that. We got that so much hatred in our lives for each other like that, people. There's so much hate going on in this world. So much hate. So much hate, people. It's unreal. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. There she is right there. Life is gone. Shout out to Legal Health Firm for posting the picture up. Appreciate you guys, our Legal Health Firm, putting it out there. I took a screenshot and put it on my page, but I gave you guys credit. This is Legal Health Firm. They put it out there. One of the first that put a picture out there. People, this is terrible. I got a caller. Hey, caller, you're live, uncut, unedited, 4154. Come on, caller. What you got to say about this? Hold on, caller. Hold on. Caller, are you there? Let's see if you're there. Because I cannot hear you. Caller, are you there? Can't hear you, caller. Tell the truth.
Hey, Mark.
And shame the devil. All right, now, what's going on, caller? Talk to me. What's your comment or opinion of this?
I'm just going to say what the world needs is more love. We got so much evil in the world. It is so many evil people out here. Both parties losing. It's no winning. No winning at all. And $65, they should have took that L and walked away. It's sad. When is my black people going to wake up? It's sad, Martin. It's really sad. We need more love.
Yes. $65, sister.
$65.
Ain't that terrible?
$65.
Well,
it really wasn't that serious.
It wasn't that serious. That's pure hate, people. That's hatred. Hatred.
So my heart goes out to both families, but people need to find Jesus and more love out here. So my heart really goes out to her child, because both parties lose. Don't nobody win.
Yeah, that's it, man. This is an embarrassment, and I'm quite sure that somebody's on this live feed know some of these people that did this, committed this gruesome crime. That is an embarrassment on your family. That's crazy.
That's actually, it's an embarrassment on both parties. Because if they knew she was on drugs, they shouldn't have gave her the drugs. It's terrible, Martin. It's terrible.
And this shows you that how we value life. And I tell people all the time, I'm still with the subject, there are young people out here right now, not just young people, that's waiting on some type of negative reaction so they could justify in their mind to kill you and shoot you. Now, here it is right now. That young lady, she probably didn't have that $65, and they went too far with it. And they played the music up so loud that so the neighbors couldn't hear the beating. That's what the article said. Call in number. Hold on. Let me get the call in number, sister. Hold on. Okay. Call in number. I love being black. What's my call in number? Hold on. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. That's the call in number, people. Call in. Pure evil. Beautiful lady. And I'm going to tell you, listen, young people, if you're listening to me, anybody that introduces you to drugs is not your friend. We got a couple more callers, and we're going to take these callers, people. This is terrible. My God, this is terrible. They said the volume is low. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. All right. That's probably talking about you still, sister. Okay, 872 area code. Come on, caller. Real quick. Go ahead, caller.
Hello,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Hold on, brother. Hold
What I
on.
want to say
Hold on.
is,
Let the 224 go. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
okay, the guy with the white t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say this, but it is sad because our neighborhood, our black people in the community don't care because he is linked to another murder. Everybody was standing outside when he did it, and nobody turned him in. He probably would be alive today if they had to turn that man in. And this happened on the north side.
Mm.
And it's sad. And look what's happening. And I'm talking about this was after a club. Everybody was standing out there. And that man that he killed, it was innocent. He was innocent. And I'm talking about it didn't have nothing to do with what was going on. He had just came in town because I know him. He was innocent. He was innocent. And it's sad. He would be alive today if they had to turn him in.
Mm, mm, mm.
But this is what goes on in our community. It's called no snitching. Remember, no snitch. But an innocent man died. This is what goes on. Look, you hit the wrong person, and the people turned around, walked away like ain't nothing happened.
Mm.
This is what happened. My son knows that boy that in that picture, and his friend was killed.
Mm. Mm.
And it's sad. That girl would be alive. That lady would be alive today if they had to turn that man in.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
But guess what? They don't care. They don't care. And it was over $65. He did that over a fight,
Mm.
a simple fight.
Yeah, they said that. They said the article said that it was over $65. They beat her. Her eyeballs came out from her head. It was hanging from her head. Eyeballs. We already know that she was stabbed up. Then she was outside on fire, so they probably brought her outside, and they had the music playing so loud. You know how you Bluetooth your phone to something, had the music playing so loud that they couldn't hear the neighbors probably couldn't hear the beating, her screaming and hollering. So, and her father was real honest. He just said it was over $65, and she had a problem, drug problem. I don't know what type of drug that she was on, but she didn't deserve that. She did not deserve that. What they did to her.
Yeah, he should be incarcerated by now. And nobody stepped up and said anything about the person. Nobody did it. So this is what's going on in our community.
Well, let me just say this in defense of the no snitch rule. I want to say this now. It have been known when people stand on the witness stand and tell, they lose their life, or the police tell the killer who told. So a lot of people are afraid for their own safety, and that's why you don't get. See, let me just say this too. People, they snitch all the time. If they didn't, they wouldn't call 911. 911 is a where hey, there's a dead man got shot. A man got shot in front of my house. He called 911. You're telling the authorities, but you're not getting involved. You're not going to tell them what you see because you got to live there. Now, okay, now suppose you see a crime and you witness and you go to court and all that. Now, they'll move you, but what about your family? Still got to stay there. Relocate your family, because when you tell something, you got to be ready to die. I'm just saying, you got to be ready to die, because there's some folks play for keep out here. You got to be ready to die. And I tell people, it's not an easy thing telling on somebody. at all. It's not. I understand we got this no snitch rule in the black community, but see, it have been, listen, the police have been known when people call the police on gangs, police go right back and tell the gangs who called them police. So that's why a lot of people don't get involved. They just don't get involved. It ain't that they don't want to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
They just afraid. Just like that killing you said. Everybody's seen, witness, he killed this person. Wouldn't that be kind of scary to you? A man blow a man's brains out in front of hundreds of people? That you probably wouldn't be quick to say nothing either. Because if he find out, catch up with you, he might blow your brains out. Not making no excuse, but I'm just saying these are some of the things. That's why people don't talk, because they're afraid of their safety. You know, one thing about a criminal, he gonna carry a gun. He gonna do what he got to do. If he got to burn your house up or shoot your house up, he don't care about no babies. He don't care about no conceal and carry. A lot of these criminals don't have nothing to live for. They know they're dead. How could you kill somebody that's already dead? They know their days are numbered. And I'm not making no excuse for nobody not to tell at all. I'm not making no excuse. But these are the things that we face in our community. So it's like if we do, we damn. If we don't, we damn. You know, so it's like it's crazy. It's seriously. I'm not trying to come down your throat, and that sister, but this is real.
No, I understand.
This is, even me, the crime chaser.
But you can't kill everybody, and you can't kill everybody.
But who's willing to die? See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to die. When you stand on that and witness a murder from a known killer or from a particular organization, street tribe, you got to be ready for some retaliation. Are you ready for that? You got to ask yourself that question. Yeah, hold it right there. So let me let this brother talk. He actually called before you, but I'm gonna let him talk. Okay, hold it, sis. I want to talk to you some more. Area code 872. Come on, brother. 872. Hold it right there. Hey, do me a favor, brother.
Yo.
Turn your Facebook down. Turn your volume down on your phone or whatever from Facebook, because you can't talk to me. It's gonna give an echo.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead, sir.
What's up, my brother? How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah, man. I know, Mark, we've been out here, man, in these streets trying to get these sisters to understand, man, like, it just ain't safe out here no more. It's not. It's not, man. When we dealing with people with these drug habits or whatever they doing at the end of the day, it just ain't safe, man. Like, we talk every day, Mark. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about the same.
All right, brother, you fading in and out, brother. You gotta keep your mouth close to the phone. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
So the thing is, man, I just feel like I feel for these babies out here, man. These babies don't got a clue what's going on. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, drugs ain't gonna stop, and killing ain't gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna stop, bro. And I just feel sorry for these kids out here because they don't have a future. They don't know what's going on. Just like the young lady you was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
That's my cousin. So we both know this individual in the white t-shirt. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I texted her this morning, she was like, "Get out of here." Dead serious. Like it's like a turn. It's like a revolving door every day. Every day. It's sad, man. It's just sad, man. Sad. Man. Real sad.
It's definitely real sad, bro.
Like you say, dude, older than we is. He ain't got no business out here doing that, man. But at the end of the day, man, it's just how the world moves. Gotta stay in our lane and just be careful who you have to use. That's it.
Okay. Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's it.
My condolences go out to the family. All right, let me take this other caller. I got an area code 267. Hey, caller, you're live, uncut, unedited.
Good evening, Brother Martin.
Hey, how you doing, my brother?
I'm good, my brother. I'm calling you out of Philadelphia,
Okay, go ahead, my brother.
and I've been watching you and Sister P. Ray for the last 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very troubled about what's happening with our people in Chicago. Nobody has an answer, a resolution to the problem. But I do, my brother.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
Well, we have to be on code is very important. So what I like to do is leave my number with you. You give me a call back and we'll talk, a little privately. Because we don't want people to know what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Correct. Okay.
We want to be very discreet about what we do. But in terms of cleaning up poverty across the world, that's what we're going to do. That's what African Americans are going to own. We're going to have control over that. And nobody has to worry about money when you know what I know. So I'm going to give you my phone number. Please call me as soon as possible. I'm going to shoot some videos to you, and then we'll begin to organize. I drive tractor trailers for a living, but I want to come to Chicago and, work this thing out with you guys, because in terms of Black unity, I see it very heavily in Chicago, which is very good. I mean, I like what's going on in Chicago, but we got to get 10 toes down and really do some serious praying, because we are in real bad shape out here. Real bad shape. We are definitely in a war.
Not just Chicago.
So my telephone number.
I got it. You ain't got to tell me. I see it right here. I wrote it down.
You have it? Okay.
Yeah, it come right on the screen. I don't know.
Yeah,
your name. What's your name?
My first name is Daryl.
Daryl. Okay, I'll put it down. I'll give you a call, Daryl.
And my last name is Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched you guys today. You and the other 3 young ladies, the lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
And the other young lady.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched you guys today. Yeah, I've been watching you very heavily, my brother.
Well, just keep watching.
God has given us a blessing. Yeah, God's given us a blessing, man, and we're going to come together, okay?
Okay, keep watching, brother.
So I look forward to talking to you.
Okay. Brother Daryl Hill, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, brother. And always I tell people how you can support me is share the video and talk about it with people. I'm not on here begging for no money. I ain't trying to swindle nobody out of money. I ain't trying to go to bed with the ladies. So my message is
you're a stand-up guy, man.
Yeah, hey.
You're a stand-up guy. I like what I see in you.
Right. I appreciate it.
What time does your show start at night?
You know what? It's no set time, really, to be honest with you. I'm gonna lock in probably Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those 3 days, I'm gonna start locking in. But normally anywhere from 7 to 8. I can go as late as 11. It depends on what's going on that day, because I do chase crime too. Sometimes things come up.
Okay.
And I do chase crime. So I got to lock in.
I'm going to tell you what I did yesterday.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what I did yesterday. I was on the phone from 6:30 in the morning till maybe 4 o'clock at night. I just had my phone sitting right next to me, thinking if somebody was going to pick the phone up. But it's okay, man. It's a blessing. I'm talking to you tonight. So we connected. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get out your hair, man.
Okay.
Let you take your other callers.
All right.
And let's talk. Let's talk right away, my brother.
Yes, sir. All right, brother.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. All right, now listen, people. A 29-year-old woman. Those just tune in. We're talking about her. These are the 3 alleged killers. And what they said that happened to her, they said she was beaten. Her eyeballs they was hanging from her head. Her eyeballs. They said she was stabbed. Then she was burnt beyond recognition. And the only way they'd be able to tell that was her because of the tattoos. And her father was transparent. He said he talked with her because he lived that life. He knew about it. But he said his daughter said that she can quit anytime. So people, listen, there's an old saying that say, because I grew up in church, and it says, like, I hope I'm going to say it correctly. Let me try to say it correctly. It says, sin will keep you, well, hold on. Sin will take you further than you want to go. Sin will make you go further than you want to go. It will keep you longer than you want to stay. And listen, and it's real, people. You can't play with something. You just can't play with sin and think you're going to walk away with it like that. Listen, I've learned in life, brother, that if you don't start nothing, you don't have to worry about stopping it, period. Ain't none of us perfect, and I know that. But some things we should not even indulge in because it can take us further than we want to go and keep us longer than we want to stay. That's what sin would do to us, people. And that's real. You ain't got to be religious to believe that. You ain't got to be holy to believe it. But that's truth, period. Killed this black woman. Angry, people, angry. That's terrible. Angry. Let me put a picture back up here. Beautiful black woman. Life gone. And I'm going to tell y'all, people, these streets don't love nobody. The same people who praise you one day be hating on you tomorrow, secretly hating on you. You don't beat an animal that bad. That's hate, people. That's hate. You beat somebody until their eyeballs come from out of the head, the sockets. That's terrible. Okay. Over $65? Come on, Lord, people. Have mercy. Can you take that L on the chin and walk away? Lord, that's mercy. Pride. That's what that is. Pride. No, it's not no good feeling when somebody owes you some money and you want to get paid and you need your money. It's not a good feeling when they walk around and owe you. And I understand. I've been there. But sometimes you just, you know what? I'm going to chop it off that to the game and walk away. I know not to never loan this person or get this person no money no more. That's terrible. We got another caller. Hey, caller, go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, friend.
How you doing?
Oh, my gosh. Facebook didn't give me the notification, and I just was scrolling, and I happened to see you were live. I shared your post earlier about this situation, but what I didn't catch was what was the reason that these people did this to this baby?
Okay, well you must just got on here. Well, the reason was she owed $65. The father said that she had a drug habit. They beat her until her eyeballs was hanging out from her head. They stabbed her, and they sat outside and set on fire. Now, they beat her inside of an apartment, but they had the music so loud so people couldn't hear nothing. So it's all over $65, according to the family. That's what the family said. Now, I'm just telling you what the family said. I wasn't there. These are the alleged killers. 2 males and 1 female. So as again, there's no winners.
She was a pretty girl.
Yes.
In that picture. She was so beautiful.
Yes. But see.
This is heartbreaking.
Yeah, we have to, listen, people, we have to stay away from negativity. This negativity draws us in these things. And this is terrible. I hate that this happened to this young lady. $65. I would have gave him $65. Don't kill her. Y'all know I go in my pocket and get my money.
I would have gave him $100.
Man, don't kill her. Here, let me pay that debt for her. You know?
Right, leave her alone.
Man, it's not worth it, man.
Don't serve her no more.
Yeah. People, we have
children.
I know she had 1 child. I do know that. I can't tell if it's a male or female. I couldn't tell you. Yeah. People, what are we gonna do?
No words.
Yeah, no words. This is
Evil.
evil. It's evil.
Mm, 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 mm.
So evil.
Mm,
I am so disappointed at this. This is hate. This is
mm.
pure hate, people. You beat a woman on. It's a man old as me, sister. Old as me, 55 years
I
old.
said.
Old as
I
me, man.
said.
What you doing? You're supposed to tell a young man, man, that's too
Why?
much. We're going too far. Let her go. Let her go.
Mm, mm. He's
All,
sick.
all because of pride. Nobody want to take an L. You ain't gonna play me. I'm gonna show you.
Mm,
Now just
mm,
think
mm.
about it. Now I don't know if they was drug dealers or not. I don't know, or drug users, but if they was drug dealers, now you didn't $65 debt somebody owe you. Now you got to serve your whole life in
Mm.
prison over 65. Now you really can't make no money.
Mm, mm, mm. You finna make 25 cents a day.
Yeah,
If that.
and you know they had another killing today over there right off Cottage Grove. What DLR security guard got gunned down. So
I
that
just read that.
yeah,
They
that's
say they heard over 8 shots.
yeah, and that's I mean that's sad. My heart goes out to his family.
Mm,
You know, people, we don't love each
yeah.
other. We all run around
Over
here.
words.
Yeah, but let me just say this: we all run around here this false narrative of Christmas. A lot of y'all don't even believe in God. You don't believe in Jesus, but you want to celebrate and you want to get toys and gifts and all that. You're going out robbing and stealing and killing for nothing.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Mm.
And I'm telling you, ladies, this is one of the 5 ladies that got killed. I told you. With them last 7 to 10 days when I went live. And I warned you. The news not even going to even tell you this because they don't want you to be alert. They want you to come out free. But I'm going to tell you the truth. That's why I call live, uncut, unedited. I'm not going to lie on nobody. I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil. This is real, people. We need help. We need an inner healing. We become just like the people that oppress us. Monsters. Yeah, I said it. Become just like them.
Monsters.
Mm-hmm. And any young person out there, hold on. Any young person out there, anybody that try to introduce you to drugs, you better run for your life. They try to destroy you. Get away from them. Run. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Quick. And also to my party goers that like to go out to clubs and bars, I read an article yesterday where they are back to robbing the whole bar. They robbed a bar up north in the Noble Square neighborhood. About 12 people were in there and they got robbed up north. So be careful on New Year's or just any night where you're going out because these people went into that bar and robbed everybody in it. And that was popular back in the 90s. Now they back doing that again. Going inside, not catching you coming out. They going inside and robbing the whole bar, the whole club.
And it's Christmas time, and I warned you guys, the holiday season is approaching. People are going to be robbing. They're going to be snatching and grabbing. They're going to be boosting, stealing, card cracking. They're going to do whatever they do to celebrate a holiday that they don't even believe in. Don't even know. Let me say that they don't know what the real meaning of the holiday. Period. Let me say that. Let me say that. Yeah.
Yep.
Was somebody came on here and said, well, that picture that you got, it was 10 years ago. I don't care if it was three years ago.
So what?
That's her. That's her picture.
Child.
That's somebody's child.
Is.
And let me just say this too.
Boy.
Let me just say this too, people. When I'm on a crime scene and I tell people, I don't demonize the dead, and I'm not going to allow you to demonize the dead. The dead can't defend themselves.
That's right.
If you want to talk slick about somebody, talk slick about these 3 alleged killers and see how far you go. Because we all got people out here that love us. I don't care how dirty we are, how many bad things we do. We got people out here that love us and that will defend us, even when we're wrong. So we got to be careful what we say. There's a lot of people in the cemetery right now, especially young people, running their mouth, lip boxing on social media, and they dead and gone. On here showing guns, threatening people, telling people what you're going to do to them. And some people, you can't threaten. If you tell somebody that you'll kill them, okay, you say that, you'll kill me, okay, I'm finna show you. They don't care about no conceal and carry. They don't care about no police. They don't care about going to school.
No.
You said you're going to kill me. Now I'm finna get you. What they say, they'd rather be judged by 12 and carried by 6. And that's street talk.
Yeah.
But that's real. Some people live by that rule. They'll take their chances in the courthouse instead of letting you kill them. It's real, people. And I appreciate every last one of y'all coming on here. I'm hoping that I can say something that cause somebody to be better, to do better, to love on yourself. That's what it's all about. This ain't all about me making dead or making fun. Y'all know I don't show no dead bodies on my thing, bloody graphic picture. You know I don't do that. I might show one that's covered up in a blanket or something, or from a far distance, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna disrespect the family. I'm not on here for views and likes and all that. That's not my MO. That's why I walk around and let you see my face. When I see you in the public, I speak to you, I shake your hand or give you a bump. I'm real. I'm about our people. I'm about black people. And I said it, there's no white supremacist gonna come on my live and dog my people out at all. I'm not gonna allow it. Right or wrong. You're not gonna come on here with your racist, hateful, mean spirit self. You don't like blacks anyway. So I'm not expecting nothing good to come out of you, and you're not gonna do it on this platform. I don't owe you nothing. That's why I don't be here begging nobody. Because, see, when you start taking money from a lot of people, you got to be whole to them. No. Take your money. The truth gonna stand. The truth don't need no help. This is sad, people. Y'all make sure y'all.
It's heartbreaking.
Yes. Make sure y'all share this video. And any young lady that's watching this video, watch yourself. Be careful with these drugs. Be careful. See, what's going to happen, you start off with a little weed, then you drinking, then you find yourself drinking every day. Now you find yourself sleeping with men for drugs and alcohol. Now you feeling a certain type of way. That's terrible. And you know, men talk. They go back and say, man, I smoked a bag of weed with her, and she got down. Oh, I hear the talk. Listen, this is real now. I'm just keeping it real. Ladies, men talk. Trust me. Man,
more than women.
All you got to do is buy a bag of weed, get some Hino, y'all drink, maybe pop a pill, and man, she coming right out of them clothes. She gonna play sleep, just rub on her ear. That's what I did, and it's there. See, I love. See, ladies, y'all got to be careful. Please be careful who you deal with. It's not worth it. A good time. Don't you know a free high can destroy you? That's some of the worst high in the world. The one is free. That's the one that gets you hooked. You run over to the weed man, and he telling you, hey, baby, you look good. He talking all down in your underwear. You ain't never got about nothing. Just come on me, I got you. Now you got this real bad weed habit. You can't eat unless you smoke. You can't lay down unless you smoke. The kids getting on your nerves, and the only way you can deal with the kids, the babies, is smoke some weed. Now you got to go over here and get the weed man some oil to get this feeling. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. Let me take this caller. Hey,
Mhm.
caller, 1652, last 4 digits. Go ahead, caller. 1652.
Good evening, brother Martin and everyone else.
Good evening.
It was such a gruesome killing. The young woman was young enough to be your daughter, Martin.
Yes.
She was young enough to be my daughter.
Young enough
And
to be my daughter.
I'm perplexed about this, and young enough to be the sister's daughter. I'm perplexed because of the nature of it. I just want to say this: a drug dealer or a drug seller is not your friend. He's actually your enemy. You mean nothing to him. His mind and his business model is to sell you something so you can get hooked, so you can be a repeat customer. He cares nothing about you, your mind, or your soul. He don't care about your life. He cares about the money that you can bring him. In this particular scenario or situation, you have a 29-year-old young mother who leaves behind a young son. To those 3 perpetrators, they didn't see her as a mother. They didn't see the fact that she had a son. They didn't care. I mean, Martin, you said it right. They took on the mentality and the disposition of a slave master.
Lord,
because we didn't mean anything to slave owners.
Mm-hmm.
We were property. I mean, to take the young woman, and CBS 2 did an extensive report. And I advise people, stop watching those other stations. You better start watching Channel 2 because Channel 2 get results. Dorothy Tucker, Channel 2, was doing a series of murders and killings and other assaults on black women. She's just doing that. But we go and watch 7, and we glued to 7 because we just stuck. We watch us. You need to be watching Channel 2. You have a black female reporter who's doing a series on black women. The facts that we know about that happened about the young woman in Riverdale, that's because of Channel 2's investigators report. They brought it out. No other channel.
I know this voice. Hold on.
Hold on, sister. Hold on. Let him talk.
Out.
Let him talk. Just hold on. Let him talk. Hold on, sister.
But the thing is, she did a nice report. And it brought out that the young lady was beaten so bad that her eyes popped out the socket of her skull.
Jesus Lord.
Who has that mindset?
Devil.
That's something that slave owners and slave masters did to runaway slaves. They caught us. They cut our feet off. They cut our hands off. They whipped our back till the skin would fall off or peel off. They set us on fire. They hung us. They lynched us. To beat a young woman till her eyes fall out. And then, Brother Martin, according to the article, they burned her beyond recognition.
Lord.
That's something that slave people did, slave masters did to us. Have we become them? Have we taken on their mentality? And for $65, as her father says that she owes, if you can't take a hit for $65, you can't be a merchant above the table or beyond the table. Because all of us owe the IRS at some point. Imagine them coming in there, kicking our doors down and beating the hell out of us. We all owe them and don't want to pay them. We all have been to the store, I'm short. And every time you go back, that merchant is not, where's the $5 you owe me? Where's the 23 cents? What? It doesn't make sense. Martin, my soul goes out for this because we love black women. Tupac says you're going to have a race that hate the ladies that make the babies. It doesn't make sense. And then even more insult, it was another woman that partook in it.
Mm, mm, mm.
Mm, 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 mm.
So it hurts. It bothers us as a community. And where does it stop? When does it stop? Drugs is a dangerous game. The drug dealer, the drug seller is nobody's friend. They will kill you over that poison that they are selling you. That's my piece, Martin.
I appreciate you.
I have a question before you hang up. Did he hang up, Martin?
No, he didn't hang up.
I'm listening.
Are you a pastor?
No, he's not a pastor. I'm asking for so.
Okay.
Okay, he's
All
not
right,
a pastor.
sound like somebody I know.
Okay, no, he's not a pastor. That's okay.
I was going to say, Martin, is that my dad on the phone? He sounds like my dad.
No, that's not him. No, that's not your dad. Trust me. That's not your dad.
It sounds like him.
Hey.
I just say, oh, my father calling in tonight.
Okay. All right.
I'm just so upset that this 29-year-old woman is lying in the morgue, charged to death.
Lord have mercy.
A few days before Christmas, she had a little boy, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Her father said she had a little boy. He's forever without his mother. How do they tell him when he gets of age?
She has
teenager and a young man, your mother died at the hand of 3 people over $65. So he's gonna research the internet. The story is it's forever.
Yeah.
I can relate to it because my brother died that way.
Mm-hmm.
Hard, beyond recognition. Horrible, horrible feeling that never leaves. It never gets better. Just time just goes. It just goes. Martin knows that story about my brother.
Yeah, hold it, sister. Let me just say something. First of all, there's no such thing as black on black crime. That's a myth.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear white people say white on white crime. Crime has no color. Has no color. So don't come on here talking about that black on black crime stuff. Don't exist. Crime is crime.
I'm glad you say that, Brother Martin, because we have to be learned and we have to pull ourselves up. People perpetrate crime on their own kind because it's whom they are around mostly.
Proximity, that's correct.
White people kill white people because that's who they're around. That's who they live amongst. That's who they work amongst. Black people kill people in their neighborhoods because that's who they're around. That's who they're around. That's who they're living amongst. That's their community. So you're right. I don't use that term, but we throw that, even though our intentions may be well, because we're trying to get each other to stop hurting people that look like us. But we're using that term, and then they turn around and use that term, and we're looking at them like, you don't have a right to use that term. Stop using that. The truth of the matter is everyone killed each other. When you go over to China, you see 99% of Chinese. Guess who the crime is perpetrated on? And everywhere else. The United States is the only country is full of immigrants and have different nationalities. It's nothing like the United States on earth. Well, so when you go to different neighborhoods, most of your crimes are going to be perpetrated by the same color or race of the victim. That's just fact. So when we look at black crime, it's because it's been perpetrated by other people that look like them because that's who they're living amongst. That's their environment. That's who they're running into. That's who they're making easy targets.
And that's true. So we have to learn, just educate yourself. That's black on black crime is a white supremacist talking point. That's what it is. You never hear them say white on white crime or a Hispanic on Hispanic crime. Nobody use that but black people. We're so conditioned. We take in everything that we hear and see. And we have to question these things, these terms, people. Don't you know that we're in a war for our character? Nobody like black people.
Lord.
Even some black people.
Nobody, not even us. Yep.
To commit a crime like this, that's a hateful, demonic crime.
Evil.
That's a overkill. Excuse me, overkill. That's what it is.
Can you imagine the amount of strength and the that it takes to do what they did to her? That went on for a long time.
Yeah, they beat and put her outside and set
went
on fire
for hours.
Yeah, and put
Lord have mercy.
And put a body outside and set it on fire as we're gonna make an example.
And played the music.
Get away with it.
Yeah, they played the music called Killer Rat. Yeah, the song Killer Rat.
What?
Keep it
Killer Rat.
So no one could hear her scream of agony.
These people have lost their minds. What is wrong with people? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Poor baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, if there's any family members that's related to this young lady, you guys have my condolence. No disrespect, but we have to tell the truth and shame the devil. Hate that this happened to her, and I don't want to see this happen to my worstest enemy. Period. Period. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you share the video, share with your teenager, share it with your friends, your coworkers, your bosses. Share the video. Make sure you listen to it. Go back and rewind, whatever, do what you have to do to learn. We cannot allow this be a repeat, a copycat crime. A copycat crime. Period. All right.
Lord have mercy.
That's it, everybody. Y'all already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. I don't know about you. I love being black. All right, y'all. Peace out. Stay blessed.